So here's a pair of Lebron 20s, and this is the olive colorway. And this sneaker I bought a little while ago, and got it at 25% off. But what attracted me to this sneaker is mainly it's got kind of different influences. It's got this ambush style swoosh that tapers off at the end and isn't sort of glued on, and also the cross stitching on here that just reminds you of an off-white sneaker. So the swoosh on there is behind that as well, so you normally don't get kind of the like double swoosh on Nike products, especially like in this way where they're kind of overlaid on top of each other. And also the material on this, so usually with Lebron 20s they come with like a mesh upper, and it's kind of almost like that fly knit material, but with this one it's got this nicer sort of suede. I wouldn't say it's like high quality, but it's still very good, and it's quite sort of brushy, as you can sort of see. It's a cool looking sneaker, and the midsole as well has got this dark sort of beigey paneling color, which is really cool. And this particular Lebron just has loads of details on it. I like the little lace dubre that they have as well, signifying the 20, and even like the lace loop, that's quite sort of inventive as well, just the way that kind of sits in there and keeps the tongue sort of up. And it also feels nice on foot. So the other thing about the Lebrons, I suppose if you're playing them for basketball, I'm sure they're really good, but just as a casual wear I think they're also great, because it's got sort of zoom air in there as well. It just works really well, and they're quite sort of grippy as well. So I've been wearing them. I have the black pair that I've been wearing quite a bit, and they're nice to wear as well. And usually what I find with Lebrons though is the outsole. It seems to, for me, it kind of wore down quicker, but I've been wearing them sort of outside, so I just found it kind of sort of wearing around here and obviously in the heel area. So it just depends on how you walk really, and you might feel differently, and you might be in different spots where it's wearing out. But overall, a cool Lebron. So here's the details for the Nike Lebron 20 olive green. It comes in an olive green, and beige colorway. And this has technology which is a Cushlon midsole, and it has zoom air turbo unit in the heel and forefoot, and you can feel that as well when you're sort of walking around. And it's made up of suede upper materials, and the price was £175. So the comfort and sizing, like any other sort of basketball sneaker, these have sort of medium to firm sole. However, there is a bit of give there, and that mainly comes from the sort of zoom air and the Cushlon tech that's in there. And it also has sort of good support around the arch. And what I will say, it's similar to a New Balance Fuel Cell as well in terms of its tech, so it does give you kind of a lift off as well, so you can sort of walk a bit faster if you're not using it for basketball. And I think with like these pairs, because the fact that they have like a tight fit, and a modern day basketball trainer just takes sort of 6 to 12 hours of sort of wearing, and for the sort of materials just to sort of soften around your foot. But initially you're going to get a lot of tension on your sort of forefoot toe area, in my opinion. And if you're using them for lifestyle, then I'd definitely recommend going up half size, which is what I did because I have a wide foot, and I'm kind of glad I did. I think going true to size would have been really painful for me. And I would say these are really great grip for all types of weather really. The traction on this is very similar to any other Nike modern day basketball sneaker, with a lot of kind of grooves and edges and patterns that kind of help with the traction. So in terms of the look and style, it has a sophisticated look with this particular pair. It feels more sort of grown up versus the other one, and maybe slightly more on the premium side. And for that reason, even though I'd say you can sort of wear them any season, it's one of those sneakers that you want to be careful of because of the suede material. It will get dirty very quickly, so just be careful wearing them in the wet. And even with these, they'd look good on the basketball court, especially sort of outdoors. I think this is a good one to wear for outdoor use. Just be wary that the outsole grip is probably not going to last you that long. I find even wearing them casually, they're kind of sort of worn in quite quickly. And they're good for sort of casual and performance. Like I said, I won't really be dressing these particular pairs up. They're more for sort of just lifestyle wear really. And go with the olive laces, but you can also put in sail or brown laces as well, so it's a nice pair to sort of experiment with. So final thoughts, I like the double swoosh. It's like I said, it reminds me of the off-white cross stitching, and also sort of the ambush Nike collabs. And with this particular pair, because it's a suede upper, it's quite sort of premium looking, so I do like that. And I do like the olive colourway, which is normally you don't really get on sort of basketball sneakers. The cons are the comfort. It does need time to break in, so just be wary of that. You're going to have to sort of bear with it, and once you do, it does feel really nice on foot. And this particular colourway, because it's an olive colourway, it may not be for everyone. It's one to kind of wear during the more, I suppose, kind of wintry palette. And you do get tightness around the pinky toe, and that's kind of always going to be there, and it's just a matter of time of getting used to it. So with the ratings, I give the look and style a 4 out of 5. It's a nice sneaker, and I think the best Lebron so far, maybe for me, has been the Speak Your Truth one. And the comfort is 4 out of 5, so it's not peak comfort in my opinion, but for a basketball sneaker, it's up there, it's top of the range in terms of that kind of comfort. And the quality, I give that a 4 as well, so it just sort of misses the mark for me a little bit. I think the reason for that is just mainly the durability. The outsole does sort of wear sort of quite quickly, in my opinion. And the pricing, I think the pricing they got pretty good on these, £170, but you can pick them up cheaper. But I would like to see them slightly lowered and around sort of the £150 mark. And overall, it's a solid pair. I do like the Lebron 20 silhouette. It's one of the nicer ones, and it kind of looks still like a basketball sneaker, but then also something that I feel that you can wear off court as well. So that's the reason I've given it a 4 out of 5.